On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Randy Johnson, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, Casey Guerrero. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Clips it behind his back. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in now, Jeremy Parra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jeremy Parra is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Kevin Gausman starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Diego Corona. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in, Archie Chan, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Corona at second, Chan at first with no outs. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
None out, runners at first and second. There's a base hit on the line. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Stepping up now, number 2, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and those 3 RBIs in yesterday's game are a perfect example of what he's been doing all season long.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. The 2-1 home. This is popped up, and here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 30.
At the plate, number 30, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Next will be the designated hitter. David Lee is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
A ball and no strikes.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
3 runs already home here. He's set the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Johnson been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the league's best.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here for Adam Jones, number 302 career, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Ernesto Mason, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Reader.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding into the box, Robbie Zager, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One and one. Mason stands at first with one out. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting eighth.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Bill Lamar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Lamar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses with that one, ball four, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to the plate, Thomas Gehringer. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1 the count now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. A toss behind the back. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Ready for another chance? Casey Guerrero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Oh, that's ball one. One and one. Here it is. Line toward right center. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros on top, 3-2. At the plate, Gary Cox.
Leading
Power
off
is a
for
big
the
part of his
Astros,
game, of course, entering the
left fielder,
contest fifth in the
Gary
American League home run race.
Cox.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Diego Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1. Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
The center fielder,
and let's
number
focus our
13,
attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
So stepping in, Archie Chan. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cox, the runner at second with one away. Hit hard to short. Mason is up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
So striding forward now, Michael Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Cox rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, number 3, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Well hit to right, but foul. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So striding in, number 2. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. Houston leads this one 4-2. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Parra, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeremy Parra.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Jones. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Still 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the third inning.
Now at the plate, Ernesto Mason. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Zager. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, number 30. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. In the air to straightaway right. Gehringer is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Sliced hard on the ground to his right. Hara. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Matt Wieters hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up and out of here into the archways. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters, number 14 on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Robbie Zager. So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Lamar.
In now for the O's, Bill Lamar. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Lee is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Thomas Gehringer.
Into the box now, Thomas Gehringer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Zager leads off first with one away. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Casey Guerrero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles strike for a run thanks to the Wieters home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles 3. Number 38 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 38.
Standing in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Gary.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on him.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Diego Corona, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number one. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And there's ball 2 now. Tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4 full. Astros lead this one 4-3. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Hara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jeremy Hara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he misses with it. 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2-2 to count.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernesto Mason.
Ready for another shot now, Ernesto Mason, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Mason, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Cox is over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Tommy Hunter, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 29, Tommy Hunter.
Into the box now, number 3. It was a walk in his last trip.
Astros, the third baseman, number 3.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Settling in now, number 2. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back easily. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hara is there, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. At the plate, Nate Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. In there, 3-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, number 30, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Four runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Runner!
He's running in there. Now the throw, and he's safe.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. David Lee would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping into the box, David Lee, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And 2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Zager. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Robbie Zager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
sent out to straightaway center field. Chan patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill Lamar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bill Lamar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope.
2-1. Four is our score as we play the 6th. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dallas Keuchel is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Thomas Gehringer will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lamar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Casey.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Casey Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Digging in to try it again. Gary Cox, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Gary Cox.
From the stretch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Diego Corona, as he sends it on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
And he takes a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 8.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Gehringer going back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. One left for Houston. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in, Jeremy Hara, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Jeremy
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Lee has a play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he's back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ernesto Mason, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
The set and the 1-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
2-2. Here it is. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Cox retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. Score remains tied at 4. Mark Redmond gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mark Redmond.
Standing in, number 3. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The third baseman, number 3.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
So digging in now, number 2. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Matt Wieters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 30.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping in, Robbie Zager. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Bill Lamar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is a sharp slider that bounces in the dirt. sinker. 3-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Thomas Gehringer. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set and the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Lamar, the runner at second with 1 away. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Casey Guerrero. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 5-4 Baltimore. Milo Luis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Milo Luis.
In now, number 30. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Into the box now, David Lee. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mason ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batter, no outfielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box, Gary Cox. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Luis stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Lifted the other way to left center. Zager sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jeremy Hara, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chan is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernesto Mason.
Digging in once again, Ernesto Mason. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hit hard to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Davis on second, Mason at first, 2 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The set and the 2-1 fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The O's lead this thing 5-4. Alvarez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 37.
striding in to start the ninth, Diego Corona, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zager will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8. Michael Lee.
So a big moment here, and standing in Michael Lee, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in 1 for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Houston seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Dallas Keuchel earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.